Human sexuality has always been a hot topic that has been debated for centuries. The way people think about it often depends on their religious and political beliefs. LGBT refers to a diverse group of people. LG stands for lesbians and gay. Lesbian is a woman who is emotionally, romantically, or sexually attracted to other women, while gay is commonly used to refer to men. Bisexual is a person who is attracted to both people of their own gender and people of other genders. Whereas for transgender, they are individuals whose gender identity does not align with the sex assigned to them at birth. LGBT communities often faced harassment and discrimination due to being indifferent from the majority of people, and people usually categorize them as abnormal, demon-like, or even unrepresentative. Even in the modern world we are living in right now, there are still several countries who are against LGBT. Countries like Malaysia, Brunei, Afghanistan, Indonesia, and so on. Criminals, accomplices, or even protesters involved in the campaign or part of the LGBT communities will be imprisoned, lashed, or worse punishment, the death penalty. Majority assumes that individuals who are part of the LGBT community are influenced by the environment through friends, family, or even the internet. Majority thinks that LGBT should be forbidden as it is not a marriage and it violates natural law. Not only so, it also causes disease and may lead people into becoming one. On the contrary, there are still countries who are very supportive and even celebrate Pride Month. Countries like New York, London, Paris, and even Singapore. This is Singapore's loudest LGBT social movement called Pink Dot. It is held in this city centre park yearly, and it has since grown exponentially over the years. Pink Dot first occurred in 2009 in support of the LGBT community in Singapore. Attendees will all gather in pink outfits to show their support for inclusiveness, diversity, and the freedom to love in the country. Pink Dot events typically include concert, performances, and booths sponsored by organizations that support the LGBT community. However, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Pink Dot couldn't physically be held at Hong Lim Park and was eventually being brought online as a live stream session whereby members of the community are encouraged to light up in pink in their homes or workplaces in order to let the spirit of Pink Dot lives on and also serve as a reminder that the fight is still ongoing. 2022's Pink Dot was returned to Hong Lim Park for the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic. And unlike the previous physical event, the Pink Dot formation involved white umbrellas and pink placards, whereby participants can write messages on these placards. On the 21st of August 2022, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong announced on the repeal of Section 377A of the Penal Code, moving on the law of criminalizing sex between men. A webpage was also set up for people to upload pink light-up pictures in support. After the repeal of Section 377A, more LGBT couples are seen being more open about their relationships with their other half, and some even held weddings privately that they themselves low-key recognized each other as husband and wife. Pink.SG events featured a growing number of corporate sponsors yearly, with Google being the first major Pink Dot corporate sponsor and supported the event since 2011. Google Singapore also launched a Legalized Love 2012 campaign seeking to promote a supportive culture for the LGBT people in and out of workplace. With the positive influences, many people are slowly understanding and being accepting towards the LGBT community in our society. The most recent Pink Dot that was held this year was the most significant one, as it is the first edition since the Section 377A was repealed. Volunteers and attendants assembled to form a light display featuring the word family, whereby it is a form of inclusion and support from families that do not fit the traditional mold. In this society these days, we should try our best to be more open and understanding instead of living the traditional lifestyle. Regardless of a person's sexual identity, we should all do our part to make them feel included and appreciated. The earlier we discuss, the earlier we understand, the earlier we're not afraid.